Friends, welcome back to the social science class. In our previous class, we know very well we have started the lesson Indian election system. So as we started the lesson Indian election system, we have already discussed about what do you mean by election system, what do you mean by election commission, and many of the important concepts related to that lesson already we have discussed. So today in this class we are about to discuss nomination of the candidates, scrutiny of nomination, withdrawal of nomination papers, election campaign, polling day and counting of votes. See, as India is one of the democratic nation, in democratic nations the elections are going to play a very important role. So this well known to you. And here some of the procedures are there how to conduct the election. See, without following these procedures it is not possible for us to conduct the election. So as we are supposed to follow some of the procedures, yesterday I said you about the notification. For your kind information, if the election commission decides to have an election in our country now, it is going to send a notification. So in that notification, the election commission will clearly mention on which date the elections are supposed to conduct and when the nominations are going to begin. And for each and everything they will be giving some time. So within that time only it is compulsory for the people, those who are interested to contest in the election, to fulfill their nomination. See, today we are going to discuss about the nomination of the candidates. What do you mean by nomination of the candidates? See, in democratic nation, each and every citizen is having the right to contest in the election. Okay, and at the same time we are going to exercise our vote also once we are going to reach the 18 years of age. Okay, now you see, if I am interested to contest in the election, so once the election commission is going to give the notification, so it first says when to nominate, when to file our nomination, and once we are going to get the time, for example you see so and so date to so and so date, for example today it is the 10th, sorry 9th, no, tomorrow, oh yes, today it is the 10th, so 10th September, okay, so from 10th September, 15th September the election commission is going to give the time for nomination. And within this only it is compulsory for us to nominate our file. So what do you mean by this nomination file? See, usually in this nomination file, no, it is compulsory for us to fulfill our detailed information. So detailed information in the sense our name, our father's name, our family background, and even the property, everything we are supposed to mention in the nomination file. And once we are going to mention everything in the nomination file, no, that nomination file is supposed to be handed over to the higher authority. Maybe if it is for the MLA, we need to hand over that one to the Tashildar, and if it is for the MP, you are expected to hand over that one to the Deputy Commissioner or Collector of the district. Okay. So next is the scrutiny of nomination. So once we are going to submit our nomination file, one of the authority will be there, the officers will be there, and that officers know they are going to cross verify your nomination file. So whatever the information you have given in that nomination file, whether it is true or false. Okay, so if you are given the true information, then automatically your file is going to be accepted. Your nomination file is going to be accepted. In case if you are giving the false information in the nomination file, this committee is having totally right to reject your nomination file. A small example I am going to give you. See, X candidate is there who is willing to contest in the election, and as he is willing to contest in the election now, he is filling the nomination file, and as he is filling the nomination file now, it is compulsory for him to mention how many wives he is having. So usually everyone is going to have only one wife. Very rare people, some of the people, they will be having more than 2 or 3 wives also. And if he has given the information about only wife, single wife, and the officers comes to know that he is having more than 3 to 4 wives, then automatically they are going to reject his nomination file. So they are having complete authority over that. So they can reject the nomination file. This is the second process of the election. First is we need to file the nomination. So once we are going to file the nomination, the government officers who are elected for that, they are going to cross verify our nomination, and if we have given any false information, then automatically they are having power to reject that one. Okay. So next is withdrawal of nomination papers. For example, you see, this is the third procedure. Once we have submitted the nomination, once again we are getting an opportunity to withdraw that nomination also. So what is the need of withdrawing the nomination? For your kind information, what happens, you see, sometimes some of the people are going to motivate you, some of the people are going to encourage you, provoke you to submit the nomination. Sometimes they will be saying that you no need to worry about the money, I am there, I am going to assist you, I am going to help you, I am going to extend my helping hand towards you for the election. But at the next moment, what they are going to do? No, it's not possible for me to give the financial help for you. So you just take your own decision. See, nowadays you know very well, in order to contest in the election, it is compulsory for us to pour the money like water. And if we are ready to pour the money like water, then only it is possible for us to contest in the election. So here ex-candidate, by listening to his friends or his relatives or his well-wishers, he nominated the file. But later they said that it is not possible for them to pay the money. Then automatically there is no other way. See, without spending the money in the election, it is not at all possible for us to win the election nowadays. And sometimes you are going to lose your deposit also. In a sense, you see, when you are submitting the nomination file, there it is compulsory for you to make the payment for security deposit also. And if you are unable to get 1/3 of the vote of winning candidate, you are going to lose your security deposit also. And once you are going to lose your security deposit, I am telling you very frankly, in future you may not get the chance to contest in the election. So now what happens, you see, a ex-candidate, by listening the words of his relatives or friends, he submitted the nomination. So now he came to know that, oh, it is not possible for me to win the election. So the election commission is giving an opportunity to withdraw his nomination also. For that also, election commission is going to give the time for 1 week or 3 days or 4 days, and within that time only it is compulsory for us to withdraw our nomination. Okay. Next is election campaign. See, the next process, the next step of the election is, once you have withdrawn your nomination, now the people, those who are at present in the election, in the list, so their list will be announced by the election commission, saying that so and so candidates are contesting in the election. And once the list is out, now the people, those who are contesting in the election, they are going to have the campaign. So campaign in the sense, they are visiting canvas, we are going to say, every day they are visiting the constituencies and giving assurance for the people, saying that if you are going to give valuable vote for me, this time I am going to do this one, that one, this one. Assurances they will be giving. They will be having their own agenda, and with that agenda only they try their level best to attract the vote of the people. Okay, so this is the election campaign. See, in last MP election, you might be heard very well about the BJP. So BJP has won the highest majority of seats in India. So as a result, what happened, you see, BJP formed the government. Now also the BJP government is only there in the central government. See, the election agenda of the BJP was, if once again we will be in the rule, or if we are coming to the power, definitely we are going to construct the Ram Mandir. So it was their agenda. So as it was their agenda, already you came to know that in Ayodhya the construction of Ram Mandir has been started. Okay. So these assurances or the agenda is only to attract the votes of the people. Okay, and sometimes some of the agenda, some of the assurances will be fulfilled and some of them may not be fulfilled. That is also there. Okay, and next you say polling day. So after the election campaign, the election commission is going to fix one day as a polling day. On that fine day, all the voters are supposed to visit that polling booth, and there they are going to exercise their valuable vote. So usually in polling booth, we are going to find the agents also, government officer also there. So they are going to take care about the election process, what it is supposed to go according to the law. Okay, and finally we are going to cast our valuable vote on the day which has been fixed by again the election commission as the polling day. Okay, and finally after the polling day, counting of the votes. See, anyhow the voting has been completed now. So once the voting has been completed, now we are going to count the votes. So who has got the highest vote, he will be declared as the winner. So he is going to become the MLA or MP of that constituency, because the majority is going to play a very important role here. So who has taken the majority of votes, next he is going to become the ruler of that constituency, that province or that area. So these are some of the processes how we are going to conduct the election in our state or in our country. Okay, so today we came to know about the nomination of the candidates, scrutiny of nomination, withdrawal of nomination papers, election campaign, polling day and counting of votes. Okay, so today's homework, you do one thing, you have to write what do you mean by nomination of the candidates and scrutiny of nomination. Only two, you just explain both in 3 to 4 sentences each. Okay, so with this we are going to wind up today's class here itself. Thank you.